Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2025 version of the 128 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. We also regularly post real interview experiences with actual applicants, along with mock interview videos featuring the latest moral character and background check questions. So be sure to check those real interview experiences with actual applicants with the latest moral character and background check questions as well. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.
The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one. Freedom. Name one power that is only for the states. Provide schooling and education. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. "34th President of the United States." The nation's first motto was, "E pluribus unum." What does that mean? We all become one. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? Citizens of the United States. When did the Great Depression start? Stock market crash of 1929. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Writes laws. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived. American Indians. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? People of their state. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Federalist Papers. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Afghanistan. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. Father of our country. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, South Carolina. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House of Representatives. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Obey the law. Who appoints federal judges? The President. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one. First Secretary of the Treasury. The executive branch has many parts. Name one. President. What are two examples of civic participation in the United States? Join a civic group. Join a community group. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Freed the slaves. The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? War for American Independence. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. How long is a term for a U.S. Senator? Six years. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. Name two promises that new citizens make in the oath of allegiance. Give up loyalty to other countries. Obey the laws of the United States. What part of the federal government writes laws? U.S. Congress. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. It is important for all men, age 18 through 25, to register for the Selective Service. Name one reason why. Required by law. The Civil War had many important events. Name one. Lincoln was assassinated. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Communism. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. Why did the United States enter World War I? Because Germany attacked U.S. civilian ships. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? Because of the state's population. What are 3 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? It states that the powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Christmas Day, Thanksgiving Day. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To follow public opinion more closely. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their district. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They helped people understand the U.S. Constitution. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? Because of the 22nd Amendment. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. What did the Civil Rights Movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. Why did the United States enter World War II? Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. When did all women get the right to vote? After World War I. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? 9. What founding document was written in 1787? U.S. Constitution. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. There are 3 branches of government. Why? Checks and balances. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name your U.S. representative. This answer will vary. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana Territory. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says America is free from British control. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? Lifetime appointment. What amendment says, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? 14th Amendment. What are two cabinet-level positions? Attorney General, Vice President. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. First Secretary of State. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name the three branches of government. Congress, President, and the courts. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation for small states. Who is the governor of your state now? This answer will vary. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why? To be independent of politics. What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. What is the capital of your state? This answer will vary. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? This answer will vary. Name one power of the president. Vetoes bills. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights. James Madison is famous for many things. Name one. Father of the Constitution. Name one example of an American innovation. Airplane. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is the supreme law of the land? U.S. Constitution. How many senators does each state have? 2. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4 years. Name 2 important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Equality. Liberty. What does the Bill of Rights protect? The basic rights of Americans. What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? People in their district. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one. Freedom. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Declare war. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch.